The 2024 Lok Sabha elections moves to a crucial fifth phase now, and some of the significant seats, be it Mumbai, Thane, Kalyan, Palghar, considered to be predominantly considered to be the strongholds of Aaditya Thackeray. Now these seats will be going to polls. With me is the grandson of late Aaditya Thackeray. Now with me is the Shiv Sena chief, Aaditya Thackeray, son of Uddhav Thackeray. Clearly a litmus test for you as well as for the new alliance of BJP and CM Shinde. Also a litmus test?
I've heard this word litmus test for the last 20 years now, be it any BMC that comes up or any other thing. So litmus test is not new to us. We enjoy these litmus tests and we come out successfully. What is crucial is this is a do or die moment for our country, India. We're here protecting our constitution, protecting our democratic rights and values. On the other side, you see a BJP that's wanting to change our constitution. They're wanting to finish off our democratic values. I think that is the fight really. So it's a litmus test more for our country and our country's voters.
PM Modi held a rally in Mumbai Northeast. How was the response according to you? How do you look at the rally with respect to the voting perspective as well? Are there jitteries or does it make you more confident now?
I think we're more confident with the more rallies he has. We're more confident getting confident each day. It's not overconfidence. With all humility, I'm saying we're really confident because when we were together, when Uddhav Thackeray was with the BJP, the Prime Minister did not have to come to Maharashtra so many times, both in 14 and 19. Did not have to do road shows in Maharashtra. It's the first time a small strip of road in a particular locality in Mumbai, he had to hold a road show. The sad part is just day before yesterday, 2 days ago, there was a hoarding crash. Many people died under it. Many people are still stuck. The rescue operations are going on. And at the same time, the BJP was celebrating something, dancing there. And the Prime Minister did not go to visit the injured or to the crash site. That is very disturbing because the crash site I don't think is even half a kilometer away from where these celebrations were happening.
You mentioned about the hoarding crash.
Yes.
Extremely unfortunate incident. Imagine people waiting in a queue to fill up a CNG and petrol and dying. But one question over here, when we spoke to every rain, we see these kind of apathy and incidents. Political blame game takes place. You're also BJP blaming your party, you blaming BJP. Why the Aam Aadmi always has to suffer in Mumbai?
No, we haven't blamed the BJP. To blame the BJP, there are many more things. Now, someone from the BJP showed someone's photo with us and all that. Like that, Revanna stood and posed with the Prime Minister, but we're not blaming him. The point is, Mumbai needs a single ruling authority, single town planning authority, which has to be governed by elected officials. Now, 2.5 years, BMC hasn't had a mayor or an elected official. The administrator, the BMC administrator, is now directly from the officers' cadre, not elected, not listening to the people. The MMRD is under the chief minister. You have the railways authorities. Now, you see what happens generally is when you have an unelected body or an administrator running BMC today, and the railways which has no answerability to Mumbai, you have incidents like Gokhale Bridge and Barfiwala flyover. The distance couldn't be matched by the both authorities. The point is, any city needs one single town planning authority, and that's what we've been seeing, be it the east coast of Mumbai, be it the railway land, be it the Mahada land, be it SRA or MMRDA. Why do you need MMRDA in the city?
This phase of elections, Aditya ji, was these constituencies primarily were considered to be the strongholds of your grandfather. Now there is Eknath Shinde as well, who's saying that we are the true custodians now. We basically take forward their Hindutva. What is the fight exactly about? Make or break between the two factions, future of the alliance to be decided? How do you look at it?
Not really. I mean, I don't look at cowards as custodians of my grandfather's legacy. They had to run away to Gujarat and Guwahati and Goa, dance on tables. My grandfather would have never encouraged all of this. The whole idea is today, this is not about who's fighting against us or who we are fighting against. The idea is the idea of Bharat, India, which today is at an inflection point. It's at a crucial point whether we have democracy further or no, whether we have the constitution governing us or no. That is really the bigger challenge which I see today. The BJP as such, if you see, is speak on all other issues than the main points. And we're saying speak on the issues that really matter to the country. Be it unemployment, be it the rising prices, inflation. These are issues that really matter to the common man. These are the promises made by us with the BJP when we were forming the NDA government in 2014. But the BJP's forgotten all of it and they're speaking on mutton, mass, machi.
what do you want to tell CM Eknath Shinde? Because while speaking to us, he said that 2019 elections were contested on Hindutva lines, and then an attempt was made to go with the Congress party. That's irked us. Now, what do you want to tell him?
Nothing. I have nothing to say to cowards. I would have spoken to someone who could have spoken like a gentleman, not behaved like a coward. But I don't speak about cowards or to cowards.
Looking at the response that the sabas of your father or your sabas are also getting across Maharashtra, how confident do you feel? Any realistic number that you are basically looking at?
Jai Maharashtra! Jai Maharashtra!
Any?
See, this is
Any? You can see. You mentioned about mashal घरोघरी जायली गेली पाहिजे. How difficult this is for you to take the new symbol to each and every household? Will it be very difficult? Do you think this is going to be the main challenge for you?
In fact, the minute these guys stole the Dhanushya Ban away from us, the bow and arrow away from us, you see mashal is being spread with a vengeance and with love by people. Everyone's DP is mashal. You see all parties, all NGOs, all common people putting the DPs as mashal. So it's gone home to home. Now the thing is, of course, on voting day, people will step out and vote for the mashal.
Prajwal Revanna, there are reports that he may return to Karnataka, main accused in Karnataka sex tape scandal. How do you look at that aspect?
I think the fact that the BJP knew about it and brought the Prime Minister to campaign for him, and then allowed him to run away on the day of elections of his polling after polling was over. That's very unfortunate. They could have taken strict action, held him back at the airport, or cancelled his diplomatic passport. But the fact that there is no action like this and they're being so lenient on a mass rapist is sad.
Arvind Kejriwal's arrest and now subsequent release on bail, how much of an impact that is going to make with respect to Delhi as well as with respect to the remaining phases?
Huge impact. In fact, I've observed the BJP in the past 15 years, especially in the past 10 years, when Mr. Kejriwal won his first election, then his second election. Both the time the BJP had promised full statehood to Delhi in the manifesto for the Delhi state elections. But the minute someone else won, they pulled back on that promise. Now they're in the center. They could have given full, charge of the state to the chief minister. They could have given home affairs to the chief minister, but did not do that. Likewise, again, when Delhi's change of chief secretary was happening, they brought in an ordinance to, stop Delhi from progressing. And now that Delhi was progressing, they've picked up the chief minister on some hearsay and put him behind bars. I think the bail is unprecedented and it's a huge relief for our democratic principles.
PM Modi basically said that there is no cohesion between the India Alliance partners, and come June 4th, the India Alliance is going to completely disintegrate.
I mean, that's great news if he feels that, because to be honest, the amount of rallies the Honorable Prime Minister is having or the BJP is having shows the real fear in the minds of the BJP.
You mentioned about the number of rallies. Whenever PM Modi or Home Minister Amit Shah come to Maharashtra as well, they mention about saying that both Sharad Pawar's party and Uddhav Thackeray's party split because they were believing in Parivarvad or they had Santan Dharma as a priority. How do you respond to them?
I think, this is the unfortunate part, that we have such invasions happening into our state. We have people from outside coming into leaders from outside. We have people from outside all over our state loving us, supporting us. But these people who don't like Maharashtra, these people who hate Maharashtra, are now coming down here and telling us who the real Sena is and who the Nakli Sena is. They've called my father Nakli Santan. This is an insult of my grandfather who supported the Prime Minister in his toughest times, of my grandfather who supported the BJP in its toughest times. It's a direct insult of my grandfather and my grandmother, plus an insult of Maharashtra. Again, when he called Mr. Pawar Bhatakti Atma, that's got a very, very negative, dirty connotation in Maharashtra. Why to go to such levels if you've had the power for 10 years, absolute majority for 10 years? Speak about the work, if there was any work.
Your father, Uddhav Thackeray ji, also basically said that Devendra Fadnavis had agreed to groom you as the chief minister. However, Fadnavis has completely denied and downplayed your caliber as well.
I am glad he could not and did not groom me. Otherwise, I would have broken two parties for my ego. I would have broken a family for my ego. I would have instigated a lot of fights for my ego. I'm thankful that he did not get the chance to groom me.
My final question to you: you've been traveling across Maharashtra now, obviously Mumbai. Is there a sympathy wave in your favor? That's what people have been saying. However, the BJP feels there is no sympathy in favor of Uddhav Thackeray or for Sharad Pawar. In fact, it's the other way around.
I think, look, sympathy is one thing which definitely we feel. There's a lot of love which we feel. But apart from just these two factors, what people will vote for is they've seen the work of Uddhav Thackeray as a person, as a chief minister in the past 2.5 years, in 19 to 22. They've had an experience of our COVID times, which was difficult for the world. Here also we had difficulties, but we managed it with accountability, transparency, and people did not or could not complain about having no beds or no oxygen, unlike Gujarat or Uttar Pradesh. So they've seen the administrative skill, and I think that will be the vote.
Marathi-Gujarati divide, especially for Mumbai North, East, is going to make an impact.
I think it's unfortunate, in the 2.5 years of the MV, there was never a divide. There was never such divisions in any caste, creed, language, region, religion. It's unfortunate that in the past 2.5 years, certain societies, certain linguistic communities are trying to impose their norms onto us. If they live as one amongst us, no problem. And this is only a minuscule minority. Yet if you see, the other day there was a Gujarati society that refused our Karyakartas from going in because they were Marathi speaking. There are housing societies that refuse people from buying homes because they're not of the same linguistic pattern. What really pains us is when industries from Maharashtra, when job opportunities from Maharashtra.
Is it like a kind of a warning that Aditya Thackeray is giving to the Gujaratis with respect to?
Not at all. Here people, some of my closest friends are Gujaratis, and I've said this before also. Even with industries going to Gujarat, I have nothing against it as long as you don't take it from Maharashtra. You don't snatch it away from us. Industry should go to Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Assam, Kashmir, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, everywhere. But don't snatch it away from us. Don't snatch away our job opportunities when they're coming here. Don't force them to go to Gujarat.
Thank you, Aditya ji, for speaking to us.
Thank you so much.